Zoe? Zoida? Oh. I need to... I need to move. Take a step back. Hi. Yeah, we have to get G, which it's more like this, cause like, you know, I'm kind of half off the screen. Yeah, that's a good G. But I have to like make sure I'm like looking the right direction. Have I... Wait a sec, why is that still on? Stop it. Stop it. That's the... Stop. I will not do such a thing. Where's the button to stop it? Oh my god. I just turn it off. I'm being bamboozled here. Suggest something off. Okay. 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 That's off. I think. The S does not stand for suggest something. This is a factual statement. How do you get the rest of the Zoe emotes? Some of them are locked behind bit tiers. So on Twitch, you can have emotes that you get by following someone. You have emotes that you get by subscribing to someone, and you have emotes that you get by just spending bits. By throwing money at Twitch and me. And you should not feel obliged to get them. You do not get any emotes for throwing beans at me. There's zero incentive to throw beans at me. And yet, people keep doing it for some reason. I haven't quite figured out why. Hello. How is everyone? Hi, Hiyori. Wait, what was that? Learn to Turns, thank you for the 1,000 bits. Enjoy your panic. Wait, didn't you already have panic? I already had panic. Hi Farios, hi Near Zero, hi Cabroman. Hi Sithio. Hi Grefferine, hi Boniface. Hiyori, thank you for wait, it says also gives me a bunch of band buttons next to your name. Like for some reason that like the message about converting to a sub is weird on my end, and it just I can warn you for doing that. Apparently, I don't know why it shows up there, and not for normal messages, but I can warn you for doing that. Twitch wants me to. It's not that I want to. It's just it's it's putting that. I could accidentally misclick and be like, I'm gonna warn you. You shouldn't have done that. No. No, but thank you. I really appreciate it. Hi Felix. Hi Marionette Doll. Hi Escron. Mystery DX. Now the mystery is that there is no mystery tonight. Mystery Monday is cancelled. There will be no more mystery. Hi Yobri. Hi Nina. Hi Pumpkin Girl. Hi CC. Hi Sheila. Maybe our kid. Hi Fong. Hi. How is everyone's Monday? Sleepy? Tired? No Muxin Fong, no Muxin. Hungry? Eat a burger. You'll make a chicken nugget burger. Hmm. Don't really know how that's a burger, but I mean, that sounds good, whatever it is. Craving for wilds? You only have what? Three more days? 3 more days. Comes out like Thursday going into Friday, right? Like, so Friday midnight, I assume. How are they doing the launch for that? Are they like releasing it in like Eastern time zones first? So can you cheat? Can you cheat, or are they doing like or are they just releasing it simultaneously everywhere at the same time? Local release time? Preload starts on Wednesday? I should probably pre-order it, I guess. They released a map with local release times. I see. Damn, Australia gets it first. If I'm just gonna shove it in my face before I get to play it. Globally around the same time rough. Oh, okay, that's not so bad. Yeah, I should probably pick it up. You're going AWOL when it releases? No, Fang. The Fang is gonna be gone for weeks. I'm not gonna see him ever again. Cool. We'll do. Yeah. No, I mean, just trust me. There's not gonna be a problem with that. I may have gotten a lot of art. And I need to figure out how to timeline it so that I can share it and not just dump. Oh, by the way, here's 50 pieces of Zoe art. Okay, bye. Speaking of which, do have one piece of art that I can share. I mean, I have a bit of a backlog of art, and I usually try to like space it out a little bit. Since I like to shout out the artists, I don't want to. Excuse me. My chocolate banana shake. I think I swallowed it wrong. I don't want to like, you know, overshadow one piece of art with another piece of art, and I feel if I like dump it all at the same time, there's going to be pieces of art that could like not get as much attention, and I don't want that. I need to space things out so everybody is continuously excited and not just, oh boy, another piece of Zoe art. So I have something to share. I really like this piece. Sorry, cats for being cats. Loki and Zelda sometimes get into a bit of trouble. New Zoe art. That's what I was going to talk about. New Zoe art. Why are the routines misaligned? What do you mean? What do you mean misaligned? What does that even mean? Beans is usually in the center, now it's on the left. I mean, Beans should be targeted at me. I have to check. Oh, I don't know. That's Twitch being Twitch. I don't know what Twitch does that. I mean, it's usually just aligned by point value, so if I remove something. Anyway. Yeah, I mean, things change. It's okay. Everything's fine. What was I gonna say? So we are. Question is, which piece do I use? Let's just use this one. So we are. That's large. 1 second. 1 second. I have to make myself smaller. There you go. Zoe art. Did I pin the message yet? I didn't. There you go. It's pinned. So this was done by Lint. It's a really, really cute piece. I want to get more pixel art, and Lint does really amazing pixel art and pixel art like animations. And the thing I like about this is, 1 second, let me see if I can pull it up. Can I just I should be able to just easily... There's a lot of different facial expressions, which I think is really, really cute. I can't actually stick out my tongue though. That's too difficult for me. What is that? What I was trying to match with the illustration. Now I don't have a jacket. Now I don't match. And I'm glowing pink. No, but I really do like this piece. This is very good. Illustration isn't moving either, damn. That means I need to get an animated one from them. But no, let me, let me double check their Twitch so I can give them a proper shout out. Yeah. But yeah, really good piece. Please, please, please go support Lent. Uh-huh. Alright, so clearly I need a mimic art for Zoe. But am I the mimic? Or am I just getting eaten by a mimic? No, it's just the jacket. The jacket's just super fluffy. At least on the inside of this. Yesterday, jacket mimics? Oh, that's a thing. I guess I've never considered, like, mimics can... Why don't mimics ever pretend to be clothes? Is that a thing? Why haven't they done that before? They usually just like chest. No, just like be a coat, and then someone's like, oh, I'm gonna put on this coat because I'm cold, and bam, mimic got you. Tamed jacket mimic. What do you like? Put it on a leash? Yesterday, we played a bunch of random games. Does anybody even remember the full list of games that I played? I should have written them down, cause some of them were really cool. Unfortunately, I didn't get a chance to play everything that people suggested. But then again, I had like 50 to 70 items on the list. That would have been a lot. That would have been a lot of games. I don't think I would have been able to play them all. All you remember is Mahjong start. Luck. That was good. That was good. So I guess if I look at all the whereas, you know, I like how that I made a... Oh my god, I totally redid work. Apparently I made another game suggest thing in the past. I could have just... I didn't have to redo that bit of code. Oh well. I also need to delete... No, we're not eating a burger. Playing links away. Yes, we had 67 games suggested. We played Guardian Legend, we played Rabbit and Steel, we played Mahjong, but more specifically, we played, was it Mahjong Sword Princess? Mahjong Sword Princess Gaiden for the PC Engine. It was very good. I'm definitely gonna play that one again. That was a highlight for me of the night. We played some Quibble Race. We played some Battletoads. We played Xanac. I'm just going over the list and trying to remember the games that I played. We played Super Baseball 2020 for the Neo Geo, and turns out I'm bad at baseball. We kind of lost pretty hard there. Didn't even finish out the game. We played a bit of Wonder Boy 2. Wonder Boy in Monsterland. We played a little bit of Tales of Fantasia. played some Mischief Makers. We played some Zoop, which was actually a kind of cool puzzle game from on the, apparently it's been like released on everything, but we played the Super Nintendo version. I actually kind of like it. It was like, it gets really stressful though once like it speeds up. I think that's it. Oh no, there was the we played we also played Slam City with Scottie Pippen, and it turns out not only are we bad at baseball, we are also bad at basketball. I think that's the full list of games. I don't know, maybe when I do these, I should like write something about them so I like kind of remember my thoughts about it. Oh, it's not that bad. You shush. Hi, Deprived Gamer. Hi, hi. I think if I were to write, like, have thoughts about the games that we played last night, 1v1 ecchi mahjong games probably would make me a better mahjong player. So definitely something I need to enter my mahjong training arc. Sports games I'm bad at. I'm bad at sports. Puzzle games are stressful. I should play more Rabbit and Steel. What V1 at Gmail? What? How did the captions pick up Gmail? I should play more game? I mean, I'm generally down to play more game. That generally sounds like a good idea. Oh, also there's Kirby. I forgot about Kirby. $500 hours of game per day. I think I would need to deploy some replicas of Zoe to be able to fit 500 hours of game in a day. Let's see, how many Zoes would I need? Let's say we can only, I mean, if we did 5 hours of game a day, we would need 100 Zoes. I mean, 5 hours of game per every single day, that is quite a bit, but that's like it's like the low amount. The lowest amount that we could do. We'd probably need more. I don't think I mean, if I only have only one of me that has to, you know, be productive, I'm sure the 99 other me's can squeeze in 5 hours of gaming per day. I'm sure it'll be fine. Yeah, Zoe bots. Yeah, that's what the Zoe bots are for, right? Damn, now I want to be a Zoe bot. What would I do if I could just play video games all day? I probably wouldn't play video games all day. Or I'd like play the same game over and over again. I generally tend to get like stuck on like a particular game. Like obviously I've been playing a lot of Sheeran lately. So I wonder, would all 100 Zoes be like really fixated on the same game at the same time, or would we like want to be playing different things? Depends on what triggers the game fixation? It's a good question. I don't know. I haven't figured that out yet. 500 Zoebot deathmatch to play Final Fantasy VI. I mean, we could just have a Final Fantasy VI race. 500 person Final Fantasy VI race. One of them's gotta win. One of them's gotta get a reasonable time. Clearly that's how I need to do my speedruns. I don't think the Zoe bots would be a hive mind. Would I play Final Fantasy V 4-Job Fiesta? I mean, I would, and I have before. I think at least one Zoe bot could handle that. But also, what is like the computational capacity of a Zoe bot? Are they like as smart as me and as like skilled as me, or are they pretty dumb? And they only do simple instructions. I'll adopt a Zoe bot that gets the returner soft like hell, yeah. Technically, that's just a 1 out of 256 chance. If you're speedrunning it and actually know what you're doing, technically it's less. Because like under optimal play, you shouldn't see it. But you know, in terms of it, the RNG value that determines that, it's just it's a 1 value out of 256 values that triggers the soft lock. Make one of the Zoes play Evola? I don't know what that is. It is on Steam. I'm looking it up. About this game. This is the future. Mankind has mastered genetic engineering. Take control of a team of genetically modified warriors called Geno Hunters and guide them through awe-inspiring worlds. Yeah, it's not Evoland. It's not Evoland. It's Evola. It's just almost there. Glad Geno is getting hunted. Yeah, maybe that's why Geno hasn't shown up in Smash. He's clearly busy being hunted. Evolve, but with an A for the final letter. Ah, okay. That's what they're going for. It only came out in 2000. And I say only like that makes it sound like it's saying it came out in the year 2000. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. I did not want to click on the video. The main mechanic is stealing DNA from stuff to evolve yourself. I see. Speaking of evolution, I recently learned that there was a okay, so there's Evo. What is the Super Nintendo game? Evo, something. I forgot what the subtitle is, but it's like Evo as like in all caps, as like an abbreviation to something. Search for Eden, thank you. I recently learned that there's a PC98 Evo that's like different. It's kind of more RPG like, which is really interesting, and now I want to get into it. That game rips. I need more of it. I only learned about this like last week or something like that. I was like, what? I mean, I've never really played Evo. I'm familiar with it. The only thing I really remember about it is that it's always been a really expensive game. Like even before, like the retro game market kind of went silly with prices, it's always been a bit expensive. That game is what you wanted from Evo Super Nintendo? I see, I see. Yeah, because like the Super Nintendo one, it's like, you know, it's kind of a little more action-y. I guess you do like, you know, progress, you do evolve, you get experience points, yada yada. The retro game market is the worst thing to happen to retro gaming since the passage of time. Yeah. I just wish that it was easier. I just want to play old games on my consoles. So I made a post on Blue Sky about it the other day, but one goal that I have for what year is it? 25. I had to think too much about that. Also, hi Cherry. 2025 is I want to get a PS2 what is it? OPL? Open something something. I already forgot what it is. I want to be able to play stuff off a hard drive or a flash drive for PS2 stuff. I want to either get I'm like, I think I should just pull the trigger on the 3DS capture card, so I can get that going. I want to get my Wii and GameCube set up. I want to get my Game Boy interface set up. It's like a lot of like, just I want to be able to play on more hardware in 2025. Yes. When I get my 3DS set up, probably one of the first things that I will play is I think I just want to play a Trend 4. I think I'll go for playing GameCube games on the Wii since, alright, nobody tell Nintendo, but I think it's just easier to play GameCube games off a homebrewed Wii. But there is an option if I wanna. It's like I think it's just an optical drive emulator for the GameCube. I think it takes a little bit of setup. That's what it is. That was it. Flippy Bird is what it's called, I think. There's like a lot of things that I want to do. Also, I need to redo my capture setup. I think either just by getting a new capture card that likes more resolutions, because my capture card really doesn't like quote unquote weird resolutions, or just biting the bullet and getting like a retro tank 5x, which I heard that they're coming out with like RetroTink is coming out with something in a couple of months, so I'm kind of like holding my breath and hoping that the 5X will be a little bit cheaper come spring. So if that's the case, I'll probably pick one up. Yeah, I have a lot of. Well, how did we get started talking? Anyway, there's a lot of like cool stuff that I want to look into. I need to like make a list. Just so that I remember. Also, I need to like, I'm not very good at like, I get overwhelmed really easily, which is probably the reason I haven't done a lot of this. Like I was looking the other day for the, well, I need to remember what OPL stands for. Open PS2 loader thing, okay. Like I was looking into it the other day, and like very quickly I was like, this, like there's so much information about it, I don't know what's actually like current, because it's been around for a hot second. I don't know like what information is like outdated, and like there's like several options to go with, and like I don't know which one's like the better options for me. I don't know like what pros and cons are. So I think I just need like that, like sit down with someone and be like, all right, just give me like high level information, because like sometimes trying to find stuff on the internet is really hard when there's like not just a straightforward, hey, here's a written guide that like breaks everything down. Here's how to install it. Here's what you need. And I would prefer that over like someone's YouTube video. YouTube videos are fine when they're showing you how to do something, but most of the time I just want text. Just have a paste bin or a blog or a forum post even that just says, hey, here's what you need to know. Hell, I'll even take a Reddit post. A Reddit post or a Reddit comment. Those work too. I will accept those. Don't make me watch like an hour-long YouTube video that just answers my question in 5 seconds. How about skywriting? Huh? What's that mean? What's skywriting? Plain... Oh, yeah, you might need to figure out where I live. And I'm not telling you that. And then they dare to put an ad in the middle of it. I mean, I just skip those. So, whatever. Not that I have a problem with YouTube videos, but sometimes I feel that things that don't need to be YouTube videos are YouTube videos just because people want to monetize something that doesn't need to be monetized. Look, I just want simple questions answered. You don't need a YouTube video for it. Just show me the raw text. Doesn't have to even be formatted. Give me a paste bin link. That's all I care about. Anyway, people are talking about Steam Next Fest, which I didn't even know was a thing. I didn't know that was happening until I think someone mentioned it yesterday when I was streaming, and I was like, huh. Okay. I'm definitely one that never pays attention to like any news relating to video games at all generally. Like other than like the games that I know that people are really excited about, like you know, Monster Hunter Wilds comes out on Friday. Because, you know, I want to play Monster Hunter Wilds too. But is there like any... As I open Steam, it decides to blast me with sounds. This is why I never do it. Is there like any Next Fest games that like people are like excited about? Anything that I should maybe be excited about or look into? Because I'm very bad at looking for things myself. I usually go off of what I see other people play or other people talk about. I think the only thing that I saw that like kind of caught my attention, well, one, someone pointed out there's this like Mahjong game that looked really cute. But and then there is this like sim game where you're like taking care of this dragon girl and training her over the course of a year, and the art for that is really cute. Usually it's art that gets my attention. Usually retweet a bunch of indie game stuff and it flows onto the timeline on their own. Hi Jordan, hi. Meow meow. I didn't see any demos, usually I see hundreds. Yeah. Well, maybe I'll just have to look. Maybe other people are going to be streaming. I know there's going to be some people like streaming some of the demos that caught their attention. I don't know, maybe I can do that. No, yeah, I'll try to find some time this week to like actually play some of the demos. I just have to like look over them and see which ones are interesting. Let's see what happens if I click for you. Awesome. It shows me. Maybe I need to adjust my Steam settings. Shows me things that are inappropriate. For you is very cursed. This is why like I usually don't browse like Steam games a lot, because it's like, I don't know. I don't know if like how accurate the For You stuff is, like what really drives that, or if it's just showing everybody the same thing. There's an indie RPG with the premise of... There's this indie RPG with the premise of trash that you're still looking out for. What do you mean by the premise of trash? It's based on the tags of games I've played recently. Alright, the tags of games I've played recently. VTube Studio, UFO 50, Rabbit and Steel, Shiren the Wanderer 6, Mega Man X Legacy Collection. There you go. That's what I've played lately. Over the past month, that's probably all I've played. I guess if you look at like before that, there's like Web Fishing and One Step from Eden and Risk of Rain and Inscription and Celeste. It's probably using VTube Studio and showing you other VTube Studio people browse. I see. So people who play VTube Studio also play this game. Great, awesome. That's helpful. The MC is a literal trash bin. Interesting. It could be interesting, or it could be less interesting. I guess I would have to see it. For most people, it's a bit better. Yes, I'm not most people. I think there's also a setting where I can just like... Maybe there's like a, hey, just don't show me stuff with this tag or something. Kingdoms of the Dump, that was the name. And maybe it's because I don't really do the, I don't really browse games, and there's like an option to say, yeah, I'm not interested in this game, so maybe that would help tailor this, the For You for me a little bit, but, you know, at the end of the day, who really cares? Hi, Higa. Thank you. I really like it too. England did a great job. There's a tag blacklist in those store settings, but Steam's all user tags, so it's unreliable. Yeah, that's another thing that really bothers me. There's a tweet from Voxanja that I think she retweeted recently that had to do with specifically looking at Next Fast games and wanting to find bullet hell games, and complaining that a lot of the things in the bullet hell genre are not bullet hell games. See previous conversation about like genres are weird. They're not, at one point they're not very well defined, but then when you have people who don't understand a genre saying that something is in a genre, it's like it creates this like language of confusion, because I was like, well, no, this isn't a bullet hell. Like bullet hell is like this game. This is this other type of game that's entirely different. Just because it has bullets in it doesn't make it a bullet hell. I suffer this way when you're trying to find first-person dungeon crawlers and drowning in mystery dungeon games. I mean, I like mystery dungeon games, but yeah, I can understand that when you're looking for a dungeon crawler and mystery dungeon are two different things. They both involve dungeons. This is a bullet smell. Yeah, genres. It's yeah. The tagging system on Steam is silly. See the Souls-like tag and like everything that's like a little dark and gloomy and quote unquote difficult. Oh, this is a Souls-like game. See the RPG tech? No, you're not gonna bait me into that conversation. You're not gonna bait me into getting irrationally upset. Oh yeah, and sorry, yeah, it has a dodge roll and like some sort of like, you know, limited use healing item that refreshes at checkpoints. You definitely bait me into it. Why don't we all? Why is it that we call them Souls-like and not Monster Hunter-likes? Because you know, if you compare Souls to Monster Hunter, they both have dodging. They both have limited use healing. They both have I guess depending on the Souls game, like some of the Souls games feature very large enemies that, you know, basically one-shot you if you get hit by them. What else? What else? Really like weighty attacks. Cats? Cats? Does the Souls have cats? You don't drop all your XP on death. Oh, yeah. This is why I don't like the Souls-like. I think people focus too much on like the combat of Souls-like. And to me, like part of like what stands out in the Souls series, at least for the ones that I've played, is like there's exploration involved. It's to me it's a little bit less the combat and a little bit more of like the world. I feel like Demon Souls and Dark Souls 1. I haven't played 2 and 3. And Elden Ring, like exploration is like a pretty big thing, and all of them kind of do it differently. Like Demon Souls was a little more level based. Dark Souls was you know, a little more open, but like you had these areas like they kind of broke it up into levels. It's just like you're not entering a level, it's just like you're going down this path and it, you know, opens you up into this area. And then of course Elden Ring is quote unquote open world. Souls-like is just character action or Metroidvania but slow. Two genre names that I absolutely despise: character action and Metroidvania. I still don't even really know what character action means. Like, what does it mean? Exploration and death runs are the two biggest things for me. Yeah, I know like what games are into that genre, but like I'm all right. We're exiting this conversation. We're exiting this conversation now. I got baited into the genre conversation again. There's a character doing actions. An RPG is a game where you play a character, you role play a character. Okay. Anyway, the tags on Steam are questionable at best. Also, High Villagin. Yeah, an RPG is, if it's accepted to RPG Limit Break, it's an RPG. Still waiting for the Dog Island. Video game genre names suck. In general, genres as a whole are kind of awkward. Not even, like, even outside of games, right? I think I just take the take the route of keep it, like, don't have so many genres, and don't be afraid to just, like, use words to describe something instead of, like, trying to fit something into a bucket. But I guess if, like, I guess where genres are useful is, like, if you're in a system like Steam where you need to search for something and you're looking for something in particular, having tags and labels that apply to something is useful when searching for something. Don't start with metal genres. Do not. Yeah, I know that metal subgenres get pretty wild. I'm not even one that listens to a ton of metal, but there's dozens and dozens of metal subgenres. Yeah, genres help you find a direction. They're not an exact science, right? Yobri. That is not the correct casing for the Dog Island. Please correct it. The Dog Island is really funny. Yes, Pen Island. Is that site still around? Is that site still around? I remember the Pen Island or Pen. I think it was just Pen Island. The joke is that if you smush together the Pen Island, it makes it look like it's saying something else because Pen and then the first two characters or first two letters of island say something funny that 5-year-olds and of course everybody older than 5-year-olds find really funny. It used to be like a joke website that, like, it was meant to be like a storefront for pens. Except they knew it was a fake storefront because it was a joke. Their logo looked very suspicious. And they just offered a bunch of pens, but like the pens had very suspicious names to them. Oh, .net. Okay, okay. Yeah, please do not link. I have links open, but please do not link questionable stuff to my chat. That is how you get your messages deleted. Yeah, the height of humor. I mean, it's always been funny. Like, across time and history, have sex jokes been funny? .net is the joke. Okay. I'm surprised that's still up. I'm surprised that it's still up. Because it's not a real storefront. Questioning link. Speaking of link. We're gonna play Link's Awakening tonight. There's no way to do anything on their site other than email them, yeah. What if I wanted to buy a pen? Zoida. Hi Yoshi, hey. Speaking of Link, we're gonna play Link's Awakening tonight and hopefully beat it. Who's your Lick? You said this on your Blue Sky feed? Oh, the picture? Hell yeah. Yeah, we done? You got your temporal stasis needs out? And your beans out? Nope, still have more? Yeah, that's me. Totally crushed. Nope, not those kind of beans. I wonder, I am curious, what do you... Like, so the whole thing is with beans and onis, right? I mean, here you go. Beans. Is the word beans in Japanese mame? Shares a pronunciation with what ultimately translates to, like, you know, punishing evil or destroying evil or banishing evil, something like that, right? Because that's why, like, you throw beans to ward away, you know, demons or oni. What do Japanese call the paws, the individual paws of a cat or a dog? Are those beans? Do they call those mame? Or does it have a different name? These are the things that I wonder. And the same thing for coffee beans. Coffee beans aren't really a bean. Do the Japanese call them coffee beans? Like in Japanese? Maybe they even just like have a romanization of coffee beans, or maybe it's like coffee mame? Or do they just call it something else because it's not really a bean? These are the things I wonder. It was Niku something going off of Japanese ferret Twitter from several years ago. What? We call them coffee grains here in Mexico. See, there you go. Kohi mame for coffee beans. So is that how they refer to coffee? They actually say kohi mame? Because, like, of course you would translate coffee beans to kohi mame, but, like, would they go to the store and say, I would like to buy some coffee beans, please? they're not beans. Looking around a bit, it appears so. Damn. Damn, so I guess you can throw coffee beans at me. Because beans here are frijoles, and that's a very different thing than coffee. I see. Makes sense. Let me just go get the bag of coffee beans you have here, or do you have some Japanese coffee beans? Damn, that means maybe I should add a coffee bean to the wheel. Did I stretch, hydrate? I hydrated, I did not stretch. They're not Japanese, unfortunately. Oh, okay. Okay, stretch now. Cocoa beans aren't beans either? Yeah, they're not. But if... So my whole thing is ultimately if they are strong versus oni, if the Japanese call it mame, right? If the Japanese call it mame, ultimately they should be super effective against oni, even if they're not really a bean. But peanuts are peanuts actually... Peanuts are legumes, but are they actually beans? I remember looking into this a bit, because it's like, what, like, is actually a bean? Legume family includes beans and lentils. But is peanut a bean? Peanuts are a legume. The seed in the pod of a legume is a bean. So I guess the entire peanut, including the shell, isn't the bean, but then you open it up and that's the bean. I guess that makes sense. I guess that makes sense. How did we get to talking about this over... We went from questionable genre names to discussing bean logistics. Animal toe beans are nikukyu. So not beans, but meatballs. Oh, that's cute. I like that. That's cute. It makes sense too. Like, they're like little tiny meatballs. So animal toe beans are acceptable. Food categorization is cursed in a similar way as media genres, hence peanuts. Yeah, and this is where we get into the other conversation that I hate, is hot dog a taco, and I'm just going to scream. Or it's like, what is hot dog they're like the whole sandwich categorization thing. I'm like, please stop. Please don't do this to me. I would just like my hot dog and to leave, please. Is tomato a vegetable or fruit? Yeah, I guess that's the classic. At least with food, you can be somewhat objective about a lot of things. Like in food that's unprepared, so like something like a tomato, you can take like a scientific categorization to it, because it's like, it's in this family, and this is like, you know, fruit has like a scientific definition. I think vegetables definition is a little less specific. Right? At least with food you can eat it. I mean, I would hope so. In French and Italian it translates to little pillow, I like these. I like what we call the tiny little pads that you see on many mammals, on the paws of many mammals. And I like that different languages have cute little names for them. It's very good. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I remember vegetable not really having like a scientific definition. Just anything that you can eat. Yeah, tomato is a fruit and a vegetable, right? I guess that's what happens when you mix categorization methods. Anyway, I'm playing Link's Awakening tonight. Just wait till I hear about berries. Uh-oh. Well, I'm leaving the conversation before we get any deeper into it. Because I take the stance of if there's no clear definition, if there's not like an exact definition, then the definition tends to be like, yeah, if it looks like a duck, talk. Alright, we're leaving. We're playing Link's Awakening tonight. We're not talking about genres and food categorization, and genre categorization. We're not doing that. Zoe's Awakening, yeah. I'm awakened to playing Link's Awakening. Where did I leave off last week? Does anybody remember? Does anybody? Nice. I mean, maybe in a little bit we can talk about Nice Dress when I go and click on like a drawer in Link's Awakening. You think you did a dungeon and got some items. I think that's an accurate statement. I may have even done multiple dungeons. I think I did. I think I have done up to dungeon 5. I think I was looking for dungeon 6. So I should have dungeon 6, 7, and 8, or maybe 7 and 8 left. Hopefully that means I can beat the game tonight. I need to... Okay, what if I hit this button and we have some cool sounds, and then when the cool sounds stop, there's like a video game on the screen. I should probably pull up the video game before I say that. You have rice pudding? That's cool. I don't have rice pudding. I had a like a banana chocolate banana smoothie, but I drank it. I drank most of it. The S does not stand for smoothie, damn. Okay, I'm gonna hit this button and we get the cool sounds and then video game. It's not that bad, Vicky, is it? I'm just gonna be playing video games. What dungeon was this? Face Shrine. Did I beat Face Shrine? I must have, probably. If I'm leaving. I guess I did beat Dungeon 6. So I just have the last two. And where am I in the fetch quest? In the fetch quest I have the letter which I was supposed to give to... like, I think this guy? Yeah, I think to Mr. Wright. And I think Dungeon 7 was... like, supposed to be up here? Maybe? Or maybe you're gonna tell me where Dungeon 7 is. The many monsters of this island fear that the windfish is about to awaken. The monster's power is real. They may conquer the island and destroy their foes. That day may come soon. Now go to the mountain tower. Fly like a bird. Hoot hoot. Hoot hoot. I'm not a bird. I can't fly. Did I go here? I think I'm gonna leave this game with the thought of, are we the bad guys? Listening to the sounds make you very nostalgic. The sounds in this game are very good. Did the sounds for this get reused in the Oracle's games?
Zoida.
Zelda. They did? Okay, I guess it makes sense. We should... I guess I don't need to. I don't know why I felt like I had to kill him. Oh. I don't feel like pausing, but I guess I have to at some point. Beans. How did you? Okay, so I give you the letter. That's not... That's not Christine. That's not Christine. That's Peach. She's so beautiful. I must give you something for your trouble. Well, it looks like all I have is this broom. How'll that be? Fine. Someone wanted a broom. It was the lady in the animal village, right? That's definitely Christine. Oh, I mean, I guess if you say so. But that photo was not of... Oh wait, I can, what is the... I have the song, right? This sends me somewhere, I forget where. My favorite Mario spin-off, Super Princess Christine. It's kind of funny. I look down at the chat and I see the temporal stasis redeem. I'm like, huh, that's weird. Someone redeemed the temporal stasis and it didn't go off. I wonder if it's broken, and like the moment that thought entered my brain, I get hit with the temporal stasis. What was I doing here? Oh, I was just coming here because like, almost kind of by this thing. Alright, so I get the broom from... I give the broom to, I think, the lady that's... I think there's a lady in the animal village that wants it. Yeah, I think her. Yahoo, yahoo, a new broom for me? Yes, she's so excited. Yippee! You can have this fishing hook I found when I swept by the riverbank. Alright. What will the fishing hook become? Now there's the guy under the bridge. Where is he? Where's this? Just like straight west. Oh. Oh, I have to go under? Yeah. Oh, what's this you have in your hand? It's not a fishing hook, is it? You had better let me have it. I'll give you my next catch if you let me have it. Okay. Keep your eyes open and watch a pro at work. Alright, my eyes are open. My, that's a big one. Yeah? Well, look at that. It's not a fish. The hook became a necklace. Lucky. Why did it say it like that? Why is citation needed? It looks like a necklace. Ah, that's it. That's my necklace. Give it back. I will give you a scale, as I said. They added a global emote of a hippo getting licked. Is there a second half to that emote? Is there rather a first half to that emote, rather? Oh, there we go. Oh, okay, so one half is a capybara, the other half is a hippo. Can you put them together at least? So I can see them together? You like your vision? Oh, there we go. I guess that's kind of cute. Yeah, it took me a second. I had to see that it was called Share the VE. I was like, oh, that probably means that it's a two-part emo with one being LO and the other part being VE. Yeah, you got it, Oshi. That's exactly how it works. Velo. Yeah, share the Velo. I don't know what Velo is. Promise, you only take one? Yep. You returned the necklace and got a scale of the mermaid's tail. How will I use this? I don't think anybody wanted a scale, did they? Did anybody? I don't remember anybody wanting a scale. The S does not stand for scale. The S, not for scale. Oh. Oh, okay, so we finished the mermaid. How do I get the... I don't know why I guess just knew exactly who needed it. Yeah, that didn't take very long. It's like down here. Oni intuition. Are Onis known to have good intuition? Not so sure about that. Oh yeah, we hook shot over. That's why I couldn't do it before. You put the missing scale in from the mermaid statue. Do you think the oh, what's this? You've got the magnifying lens. This will reveal many things you couldn't see before. Oh no, it's not even a usable item, it's just a... It's like, just like a passive effect, I guess. Does it even show me in this room? That sure would be nice if they kind of showed me how it worked. Oh, my. Hello. Was that the magnifying lens? Okay, so I guess I'm done with the quest line. Yeah, I'm just a rabbit, so I don't know. No, I wanted to talk to the chest. Zoida, check the chest. Wow. This is a nice chest. Yahoo, a new broom. She's so excited. Huh? Hey, you can see me? You must have a magnifying glass. I'm not a troublemaker. I just want to live in peace. Hi there, it's me, the photographer. You say Zora's in the house? I have to take a picture of that. I'll call it I found Zora. What kind of face was Link making there? If you keep me a secret, I'll tell you something useful. Go to Toronbo Shores, use the magnifying glass, and you'll find someone like me. Nice chest ahead. Yeah, we need someone leaving some messages a la Dark Souls in my games. You know, sometimes I can't help eating a delicious piece of paper, even if it's a letter to my darling Mr. Right. How embarrassing. I don't mean to attack you. I was just trying to pick you up, or talk to you even. What are you doing with that magnifying lens? Stop it. You're the one who told me to finish the painting. You didn't do a very good job at hiding it from me. I wonder if it's true. I wonder if it's true. So I need to go to Toronbe? I'm assuming it's Toronbo Shores. Yeah, down there. Bum 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 bum. This is all like side stuff, right? Here sleeps the flying rooster. Oh, the concept just makes my head hurt. Right, none of those worked. Alright, so he said that there was someone like him, so another Zora somewhere, I guess? I'll start with the shoreline. Grab. I found a good item washed up on the beach. I'll trade it to you for what you have in your B button. Oh yeah, okay, whatever. Huh? I don't want to give him my B button. How about some... Well, what do you want, my dude? Maybe it gives me a better shield? This must be something similar to like the waterfall fairy in Link to the Past, where you just give her a bunch of stuff, and then eventually she gives you like an upgrade. It's possible I don't have... Okay. You got the boomerang in exchange for the item you had. Oh. Is that bad? Do I need the shovel? I don't need the shovel, right? Oh, it actually does damage? What the hell? It is quite powerful. Quite. Oh, you can get it back if you remember. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum.
Ike.
What are we going for? Banana. Have I ever ridden on the rapids on a raft? You can near Telltale Mountains. You ought to try it. I have. I like that his bed is in the water, which I guess makes sense for a alligator or a crocodile. I can't quite tell which one it is. Beware of sea urchins. This doesn't even count, does it? That's an instrument of the sirens, I have to admit. South of the village. Said. So it's one of these, right? Can I go east of here? No, or west of here, I mean. It's a waterbed. Oh, very clever. I'll do this just because it makes me faster. It's not in here because this is... Unless maybe this magnifying glass lets me see that guy? I think so. Oh, you're fine. I'm a little, more okay with, like, quote-unquote backseating. Because this is not the first time I've played it. It's just been a really long time. It's an interesting anime. I'm trying to think, like, figure out if I'm missing something with the clue I got. What's that? Lady CD, hi. Look, this is true. Everyone is saying it. What are we up to tonight? Oh, just remind myself that... Wait, I just need to do this. I'm gonna hit this button. I'm going to gift sub. Or... Yeah, let's do that. There you go. Why didn't I just do that? I forget that I can just do it from the menu. Wow, Zoe gifting a sub to Zoe? Thank you. What were we up to tonight? Thanks for the raid. Hulk Incredible Destruction for the PS2. It's really fun. Oh, sorry. Ultimate Destruction. I see. Incredible Hulk Ultimate Destruction. Well, thanks for the raid. Hope you had a good stream. I am not familiar with it, but I will take your word for it. You got that post-stream brain drain? Yeah, if you need to go rest, if you need to go get something to eat, just be away from the computer for a little bit. You go take care of yourself. I'll be here playing Link's Awakening. Looking for stuff on the beach, I guess. I don't see what I'm looking for. I was expecting to find like a Zora. TBH. Gonna prepare your salad, be back in a second. Okay. Wonder if I need the shovel for something? Sure. Do I need the shovel? Or is it something else? Or is this guy the guy that you can see with the magnifying glass? He's the secret? Okay. I remember him not being there before. But I wasn't sure if he showed up because of the magnifying glass. Or because, like, you know, I progressed through the game. Yeah, that's appreciated because I don't want to have to search for half an hour. Come to find that there's nothing more. Yeah, well, the Zora said something about there's like a guy similar to me, on the shore. So I was like expecting just another Zora. Oops, you're a raidsman too, hi. Hi, Dick Rebuttal, hi. Where are we going though? We are going, north. I guess we're going to... the mountains? Damn. I can make this jump. Music, the fish stirs in the egg, you are there. Guess I can talk to this guy and see what he says. Bring bring. Have you heard of the flying rooster at Mabe village? In the good old days, it used to give us rides if we held it above our heads. Oh. Well, we have the big, we're strong now, we can lift it. Hi Lynn, hi. Thanks for the raid. I would ask what you were up to, but I was peeking in earlier. Everyone should look at this picture that I've already shared, but I'm gonna share it again. What is... a bunch of kids stay there. Hi. Thank you again for the for finishing this piece. I really like it. That's really good. I love all the different expressions. Of course. I'll have to think of something. I'll have to think of something for the next when I calm you next, I'll have to think of something myself instead of just relying on you to come up with something. Oh, I guess I can do this now. How many of those do I have? Like a dozen, maybe? Not quite. Looking forward to it. Yeah, me too. Where is that? Down here? Oh. There you go. Here sleeps the flying rooster. Oh, okay. You just push out. I guess you just need the level 2 gloves to push it down. That's a chicken. Hey, Kenchu. Hi, hi. What if I play one of these songs? Did something could like wake even the undead.
Zoida.
Zoida. Nope, not this one. I guess it's song 3. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. I don't even need to, I guess that's why I remember playing songs in front of the rooster. It wasn't until you got underground that you had to do it. Wow, the rooster has recovered. He seems very friendly. Oh. But I can't leave the room. It just follows me, okay. So I'm assuming I need to just take it with me to, Telltale Heights, and then I can, like, get somewhere that I couldn't get to before previously, I guess? Friend acquired. How many chicken VTubers do I know? I think I can only really think of one. Maybe. So if I look at the map, like, where have I not been before? Ones that are jokingly called chickens, yeah, I guess there's that. I guess there are some that are play into the being jokingly called chickens, but the one that I was thinking of is a little more directly chicken themed. Probably over to the left, right? There's probably like this barrier or something. There's like probably like an area that I couldn't get to. That I can now get to with the chicken. Or all the way over to the right. Yara is 100% chicken. Yeah, Takanashi Kira, if we want to be specific. Hi, Froggy. Hi, hi. I guess I'll go... I don't know which one to go, right or left first, but I'll just pick one. Ah, bird. Hoot hoot. Your path is not easy, but you are almost there. Go east, the windfish is getting restless. Go east, there's nothing east. Can I? Oh, I can just fly over everything, that's cool. You wish you had a windfish redeem. Nice. Let's go play it on Vox's stream. And then she'll be like, wait, what? Also, I can't mimic. I cannot do the windfish sound myself. Oh wait, there's the that big pit that speedrunners cheat to get over, and by cheating I just mean they do a frame perfect trick. To be able to like jump and hookshot. Like you hookshot, you do like a running jump to get over like half of it, and then like a and you can do like a frame perfect hook shot to into a jump or something like that. I just jumped back down, didn't I? I did. I don't know where I'm going. I'm a fraud. Can I? Nope, I guess not. Can I? Nope. I wonder if this is where I go. Eventually I'll find out. It might be here. It might be here. Perchance it's here. Yeah. This room. So you do like a running jump and you like can get over here, and then if you hook shot and then like I think it's the frame that your hook shot returns to you, you can jump again. So you like jump hook shot, jump hook shot, jump hook shot, jump hook shot, and you can like pause buffer it, if I remember right. You've got the bird key. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah. And in general, like, I think it's like not a difficult thing to do because you can pause buffer it, but really good players can do it with like without pause buffering it. So the question is, do I still need this bird? I mean, it's still following me, so what am I gonna do? Tell it to leave? I would never tell a friend to go away. You are near the Eagle's Tower. Beware of the bird. What bird? Isn't the Eagle's Tower Dungeon 8 though? No, it's the... Probably not. I got a bird key, which... Eagle is a type of bird. Would I use the bird key in the Eagle's Tower? I guess? Maybe? What thought-provoking conversations we have in my stream. Eagle is a type of bird. You need him to wake you up in the morning? Oh, if this guy could wake me up in the morning, that'd be very helpful. I definitely need, I definitely could do better with, being woken up in the morning. I guess hookshot time? Oh, come on. How rude. Yeah, see what I mean? How you can, like, hover in the air? When you're, if you have your hook shut out. So, like, if you time it right, you can jump, when your hook shot comes back to you. Let's heal your wounds and get rid of all that stress. Close your eyes and relax. Okay. Oh, Lynn, if you wanted to, you're welcome to share what you were working on, since I know you were doing art. I'm assuming this is where I need to be? Okay. Can the fairy get rid of all your stress? Yeah, did you close your eyes, Askren? If you didn't close your eyes, then she couldn't do anything for you. Yep, links are fine. And generally, I genuinely trust chat. So yeah, links are open. You did? Did it work? Does the S stand for stress? Hopefully not. Here's a work in progress of tonight's art. Yeah, that's really cute. If anybody likes pixel art, you should go follow Lint. Or just follow Lint anyway. Wait a second. Weren't you here earlier, Yobri? How did you do that? How did you do that? You were here and now you're here again. Welcome back. How was your stream? What were you up to? Etrian Odyssey. I should have guessed. You're everywhere. I see that, I see that. Hopefully you had a good stream. I assume you're excited for Friday. You heard Etrian Odyssey? Yeah. Yobi was playing Etrian Odyssey. If you like Etrian Odyssey, you should go follow Yobi. At some point, Zoe will play Etrian Odyssey. At some point. I guess it's gotta come up on the RPG wheel though. Atlas, give me Etrian Odyssey 6 on Switch 2, and my life is yours. Wait, there was a 5? I'm only familiar up to 4. Even though I haven't played Etrian Odyssey, I have watched a little bit of my friends play it, but I'm only familiar up to 4. And then I know that there is the Etrian Odyssey Mystery Dungeon that people largely seem to not like, and I think there was 2 of those. Oh yeah, and Nexus. I did forget about Nexus, but I wasn't aware there was a 5. What's 5 on, and what's the general consensus of it? Five came out in 2017 on 3DS. 5 is nuts. Nuts good or nuts bad? What's 5 on? Wait a second. Nuts good? Okay, okay. But yeah, welcome in, everyone from Yobi stream. Zelda. I am Zoe Techie, Cyberony VTuber. I play retro games usually. Usually a lot of RPGs, and I'm replaying Link's Awakening DX, which technically I've played before, but it's been a really, really long time. It's almost a blind playthrough. I have really faint memories of things, and I certainly don't remember this dungeon at all. It's possible I didn't beat this dungeon. This is kind of the part of the game where, like, I think I may have stopped playing the game because I got lost. Hella excited. You might unfortunately take another break again, Etrian, because of Monon. I mean, that's fair. Right? You're allowed to play other games. I'm trying to think of how much Monster Hunter I'll be able to play. But I really do want to make sure that I play it kind of at the start, because I don't want to, like, miss out on the big rush of it. I know there's just going to be some people who will play it for a really long time, but some people are going to probably play it for like a couple of weeks and then play it less. I just want to be part of that, like, that initial wave, so I get to enjoy the experience of everyone playing it right at the start, and everybody's learning things and being bad at the game together, except for all the people who've been playing Monster Hunter for years and years and years. I guess will probably be good. There'll be title updates in between, and after a year or so, the expansion will be out. That's true, that's true. Someone, I think someone may have asked earlier what, What weapon I'd be playing for Monster Hunter when we were talking about it earlier. I think I'm kind of leaning towards hammer. No, kind of fits the Oni theme a little bit, right? But also like hammer is like fairly straightforward, and I wanna focus a lot on just like understanding like game mechanics rather than like trying to focus on the specifics of how a weapon works. Monster Hunter is kind of a game where you either play it when it launches or you're into catching up to play with friends only for them to stop playing it 4 days later. That's what I feel like. Even though I do know there's going to be a couple people I know that are going to play it for a really, really long time and will always be down with me playing with them. But yeah, I don't want to feel like I'm constantly catching up with them. You bought Rise twice and you played it for a week each time. I bought Rise twice and I played it a bit for the Switch. I only had like one friend that I played it with. I bought it on the PC, I think when it was on sale. Why am I doing that again? And I didn't play it a ton when I got it on PC. Same with Wilds. Bought it twice, played it a little bit when it was on, I got it on the PS4 I think, but didn't play it a ton on the PC. Which is kind of more on me, right? Shield. You've got the mirror shield. You can now turn back the beams you couldn't block before. Huh? What beams? What beams? What beams are you talking about? Let me make sure I didn't miss anything. I can block the Kingston beams. Why is there Kirby in this game? I guess it doesn't look that much like Kirby. It is... okay. It is a ball. And it does suck. But it still just doesn't look quite like Kirby. I don't know, maybe it's just the face the smile is too big. Corby. Can you? Yeah. Legally distinct Kirby? I don't even know if it's legally distinct because, I mean, they didn't have to be legally distinct. Right? Bum, 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 bum. Where do I go now? I can't go here. I can't go here. Oh, I can. Never mind. I can push that block. Even Nintendo do is scared of Nintendo lawyers. Oh. I was like looking for the feather. I was like, why can't I find it? What the hell? I wonder if they want me to hit this with a laser somehow? I don't have the beak. There's nothing in here like shooting a laser, so I don't really know like what I'm supposed to do there. Embrace the herb? Alright, I'll embrace it. If that was actually a hint. I don't think so. What? Oh, maybe it was. Maybe it was a hint. Can I jump and hold something at the same time? Can I do two things at once? I can't. But I probably can do this. Question is, will it stay? Like if I toss it over here, leave, it stays. So do we leave it here and come back for it? Because I have no way to get it over here other than tossing it over. Let's check something else. If I go upstairs or downstairs and upstairs, it still stays. Cool. So it should just stay there forever. Object permanence. Yeah, Link has object permanence. So what I imagine is there's gonna be like some place to take it that has one of the Beamos enemies, and we have to hit it with a laser. Question is, how do I get up there from the other side? It isn't just a simulation. Do I pick you up or something? Like, how do I... Ah, okay. Oh, hi. Don't you asshole. Oh, also I need to go up there. Okay, don't fall into the holes. Is that an Oni? I don't see a horn. I don't see a horn. It's a Cyclops. I'll get fucked. Does it still count? Does it still count? Does my kill still count? Oh, you asshole. These fireballs are obnoxious. Okay, let's fall on this side and then we get a treasure. As a heat axe? Oh. Yeah, I guess Cyclopses have canonical names in Zelda. Damn. I thought by hitting them at the same time that they would be the same suit. 2, 3. Nope. Fuck. Zoe, you're so bad at this. I was gonna brag about how good I was at this. Nope. Mm-hmm. What if I hit that? And then I think nope. I'm expecting to find the statue somewhere. Or not the statue, the ball. Oh, maybe it's up here? I still feel like a lot of people don't know the monster names when Link's Awakening came out, thus being stuck in that kill them in this order room. Oh, yeah. Did the manual talk about monster names at all or something? Hey Runt, you think you can take me? Alright, Porous. Get this punk out of my face. That's all you've got? Get ready for this, yeah? Do I have to kill all of them? Yeah, it looks like it. You dirty rat, you He was like, you beat my brothers. He was gonna say killed, but this is... I'm not allowed to say that. This is Nintendo. Bum 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 bum. Oh, how dare you. Okay. Maybe they're undead and he's being technical. Yeah, let's go with that. Oh, what the? The boomerang is so strong in this. What the hell? The boomerang can just kill those things? And turn them into fairies? And those things too. What the hell? So strong. I need to hit the switch and then jump over. Ba, 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 ba. There's a reason it's the final item in the whole game. Yeah, the fact that it also just is free fairies. I know I can like powder them and turn them into fairies, but the fact that I don't have to bother with it and just straight up kill them. Let's see if... Okay, so it doesn't reflect, it just blocks. Did that give me... I don't think that gave me... Yeah. You did all that trading for... Yeah, that's true. It was the final item of the whole trading sequence thing. I'm curious what the trading sequence is like in the randomizer. Like, are the, I guess it'd be kind of boring if it was like the exact same sequence or something. Maybe they randomized the sequence. Or I guess like probably you go to a person to turn in the item and the item you get is randomized, so it's not even like, you know, a sequence. It's just you get an item and then you have to go to the person to get them, but that's potentially a lot of fetch quest stuff. Oh, there's a setting for... Oh yeah, I guess that would make sense too. Excuse me. There's something in here. Ba, 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 ba. I don't know the exact order, I only know the order of... Okay, so heart comes after what? I don't even know why I'm doing this. Heart comes after clubs, okay. So I have to stay here to wait. I can leave this room. Yeah, I just have to, Oh, can I just, nope, I can't. Have I been here? I don't think so. Oh. Oh, we have this thing again. So I guess I just have to carry this around. I don't know what to do with it still. No. No. trying to respawn at the start, isn't it? Then I have to go back to the start. Unless for some reason it's still, like, there where I dropped it. Which I think is unlikely. It should be in the next room, right? Yeah. Okay, so now I go down here. Go this way, I think. Can you please just let me know? I have to go around because it's the next room down. No, let me in. Okay, and then we go here. Don't drop the ball this time. Yeah, that's what I was trying to do. I was trying to just get it right in front of the door. So there was like no chance that when I went to... Like if I needed to throw the ball now, I didn't want to accidentally like throw the ball in a hole. Oh, they didn't even open the door. Fuck. So what am I supposed to do with this? It'd be really nice if this stayed pushed down. You think I'm paying attention to arrows on doors? Could put it over here. One second. Hi. Yeah, sorry, I was taking a phone call. I got um senior engineer duties. There's some maintenance going on tonight and something went wrong, so they called me. Hopefully they don't need me. But I gave them some direction and things to check, and they said that they should be able to handle it. So I was like, okay, well, if you need me to hop on, I can hop on. So if I have to leave in 10 minutes, you know why. Well, the thing is, they don't know I'm an Oni. See, I hide my horns. I hide my horns when I'm out in public. You know, no one would... People wouldn't hire an Oni, would they? IT life, yeah. Yeah, I work in I work in technology. I work in technology, so you know, even though I'm not on call, I'm always on call. In a heartbeat. Oh, Feng would hire me? I see. Okay. Let's get back to it. Thanks for waiting, Sorry for making you wait. I hate being on call, yeah. Fortunately, I'm not supposed to be on call anymore. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm at. Like, I'm not on call, but when I get called, I basically have to be like, alright, something's going on. Like, something's broken. If I'm getting called. But yeah, there's some database maintenance going on, and for some reason things weren't coming up nicely. So where was I? I dropped the orb here, and I wanted to try going this way and see if that works. Except I can't go this way. Do I need to hit the switch and then try again? No, but if I have to go this way, maybe? I wonder. I don't know which. I guess I'll just try. No, I guess that's not the switch that needs to be hit. Hi, Woshan. Bum, bum. Oh, interesting. A mistake has turned into a path of exploration. Would you look at that? Thank you, CC. I'm gonna have my phone on nearby, because I do want to know what's kind of going on. Just to make sure they're not... Oh, never mind. I have to type in my password. I'm not doing that. Ah, thank you, Cece, for the stretch hydrate. That's fine. That's fine. I didn't need that anyway. So where was I going? I was going back up. I guess I fell in this hole. I was going this way. I can't even do anything if I go this way. So is there... I guess I can just like fall down here probably. Oh. Oh. So hopefully I get to continue to stream and not get interrupted. But please remember me. Please don't forget me if I have to leave again. I don't know if I would kill the stream or if I would just press the BRB button and then you could watch me work in silence. It's like a co-working stream, right? The on-call never stops. Hi, Penny Feather. We'll see, we'll see. Oni call? Wait a second. Can I carry this up? I don't think I can carry this upstairs, can I? certainly I can't carry an orb upstairs. No, it isn't. It is far too big. So what do I do with it though? I don't know what to do with orb. Yeah, in general, like, my job is fine. I enjoy what I do. Allows me to do things. Wait, I can probably carry it over here. Allows me to, you know, work consistent hours. It used to be the first couple years, I very frequently had to work nights. One of the first roles I had was I like assisted in like the deployments, which would happen at nighttime. So like one of the first role I had, like I very frequently I was working multiple times a week at this time, which like cut into a lot of stuff. I think is that what they probably want me to do, the bomb here? Hell yeah. I didn't see those explodable walls earlier. If you can't go over the poles, try throwing things you have in your hands. Oh, you hear that? That's my phone. I'm getting called. 1 second while I take this call. Okay, so I have a decision to make. I am gonna have to stop what I'm doing. It probably would be best for me to just kill stream. Don't know how long I'll be. It could be like 5 minutes, or I hop on, identify the issue, I get it fixed, and we're good to go, and then I get to go back to what I was doing, or it could be an hour, 2 hours. So with that in mind, I probably should just unstream. I have big question, I don't know. How do I save again? Yeah, there you go. It sucks. I was really looking forward to beating this game tonight. But you know, I gotta do stuff. Okay. Let's do a quick wrap up. Let's find someone to raid. Oh yeah, thanks for hanging out. It's weird, I usually don't get to raid people this early, so maybe I get to raid someone that I don't usually get the chance to. There's some faces that are kind of new. And by new, I just mean not like I'm not used to seeing, because usually I go for a couple more hours. Let's see. I'm still weird. This is actually harder because there's like a lot more people on at this time. So later on, it's not so bad because it's like there's only a couple people streaming, it feels like. And now there's like so many people that stream at this hour. What the hell? Alright. Dot is streaming. She's talking about stuff. Just chatting. And I like that. So let's go say hi to her. And by say hi, I mean at least me. I'm gonna have to peek my head in and then GTFO. So you say hi on my behalf. If you're new here, here's all the places you can follow me. You can also follow me on Twitch. I'd really appreciate it. We'll get back to Link's Awakening. I'm probably not going to be able to do anything tonight, but I'll have a schedule out this week. Wednesday, I should be streaming some Mega Man. Friday, we're going to start Dragon Quest 4. And we're going to do something on Sunday. I'm not sure. But, I guess you'll just have to tune in and find out. I really appreciate you all for being here. Thanks for watching. Have a good night. Bye.